Okay, hello. Welcome to the weekly pickups. Normally I can hold off until Friday to film this. Um, but I got something that I'm too excited not to film straight away. Um, as well as then I really want to display it straight away. But we'll get to that. So this isn't everything that I'm getting this week. There's still Friday to go, and I still have a bit of a voucher. But we'll go to yesterday on Tuesday, where I went up into a charity shop up where I only really get to maybe once a week. Um, and I went in and they saw this on Blu-ray. I already had it on DVD. It's a film that I haven't seen, but it was €1. I had a slip and it was factory sealed, so I couldn't pass it up. And that was for The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. So I know there's those price tags on it, but it was really that is how much I paid for it. And as you can see, it is still factory sealed, which is pretty cool. Which means I can now um, trade in my DVD copy. I'll get like 10 cents on it, but hey, for a cheap upgrade to a Blu-ray that's factory sealed, I'm obviously going to do it. I had to pause there because I remembered some things. So yeah, now we get to today. Today, when I met up with my friends, I had a great day. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the story of how close I came to winning at bowling against my two friends. It was actually 1 point in the difference. I had 79 points. He ended up getting 80. So I'm not really all that good with bowling. I'm dyspraxic, so I have bad eye-hand coordination. But the fact that I managed to get so high on points is a rarity for me. But I think like the last time I went bowling was my birthday. Ugh, I'm parched. But yeah, so we met up, had breakfast. Um, then we went to to some charity shops, and we went to one, and I bought three things. One was a video game that was in rough shape, but I got CEX to clean it, and then I just traded it into them straight afterwards. Um, and then that was €1. And then for 50 cents, I got this Pokemon tin, which has a bunch of cards in it that I haven't fully gone through. Um, I think there's some Bakugan cards in here as well, but the main one that I noticed that I wanted was this Radiant Harlucha, which is shiny, because that is the regular Harlucha, so that's the non-shiny, and that's the shiny version. Um, so yeah, and then of course, as I said, here's a Bakugan card, and then a whole bunch of like commons. I think there's a match attack, random match attack in here. Another Bakugan card, another match attack. So I need to like fully go through and pick what I'm keeping and what I'll put into my binder. Um, so yeah, 50 cents for some Pokemon cards. I'll do that every day. Considering like a pack, just one singular pack now is like 5.50. So that's wild. But I bought a new album because it's a band that I got into like this is like my early days into music, like with my dad, because he got me into this band as well as Guns N' Roses. But I don't think I haven't listened to any of the songs on this album. But for €1, I couldn't pass it up, and it is AC/DC Black Ice. So yeah, haven't listened to any of the songs on this album, but for €1, I couldn't pass it up. And then of course here is the booklet as well. So yeah, I'm happy to have that in the collection. I think I do have an AC/DC album. Yeah, I have one album. Let me just grab it. It's high voltage. Is the only other AC/DC album that I have in my album collection. So I'll greatly take another AC/DC album. for the collection. So then we went to another charity shop where I bought 2 more video games to trade in. Literally, I paid $2.50 a piece for them, and I took what I wanted out of it, which were posters. Yeah, so I got it for two. It was 2 Grand Theft Auto games, Vice City and San Andreas, and I bought them just to get the maps because they had the maps, and then I just traded them in with the Xbox game that I got in the second charity shop that we went to. So, yeah, here is the Vice City map, and then it's like that for that. So I'll probably just display it with the map. And then here is the San Andreas one. Once I fold it out. Yeah, so is it the right way up? Yeah, it is the right way up. So there's that side of it. And then flip it over for the map. So essentially I just paid a $5 for 2 GTA maps, which I'm not going to complain. Easy. It was easy. So then we get to CEX. So I traded in those games. So I spent a total of €6 on them, on the 3 games, and I got €19 on a voucher. I still have €12 on a voucher, so I'm obviously going to be buying something with that voucher. But I had a look, and there's only really 2 things that I wanted. So the first one is season 3 of Futurama, because I have season 1, 2, and 4. So for €6, I wanted to add in the other one. I basically left it there for ages, knowing that there would come a time where there'd be a week where I look over everything, and there just really wasn't a whole lot for me there. And then in the €1 section, just because I remember liking this film, when I was a kid, that being the live action Inspector Gadget 2 for €1. So I remember watching the first one, and I vaguely remember watching this one. So I'll get around to it at some point. Then we went into Eason's, and I spotted this for $4.50. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that because I wanted the minifig. And it's a Batman polybag. So it comes with a figure, and it comes with a little stand for you to build. I'll probably have a YouTube short of this out in the next day or two of speeding up building it. So then we went, as I said, we went bowling. We went to the Arcade, my cinema/arcade in where I live. And if you followed me for a while, you know that I love Star Trek. I love everything Star Trek. And 2 out of the 3 Eagle Moss ships that I have in my background, you should be able to see them, being a Bajoran attack fighter and the Springfield class, I got from there. Saved up 900 to 950 tickets and got them, and they haven't had any new ones for a while. That was until me and my friends decided to go there because it was 1 o'clock, they were open, and so we decided to go because I've been saving up some tickets just for the possibility that they would get a new ship. Boy, did they! They got a new ship, and it is the ISS Defiant, the Mirror Universe Defiant, and I'm so happy to have it. Oh boy, am I ecstatic to have this. So I'm taking her out. That's cool. So yeah, got another Eagle Moss ship. So that's oh, you should have seen how I was. I was ecstatic because I actually didn't have enough tickets for this. It was a friend, an old friend of mine who I went to school with, who worked there. They footed the rest of the bill for it. Like I don't know how many. I think I had like maybe 200 tickets, which meant I would have had to. It would have taken me a while to save up. I'm trying to. Is that how it's held? I guess that's how it's held. Um. So yeah, here she is, the ISS Defiant NX74205. Like, she is a beaut of a ship. Obviously, you would have seen my post on Instagram about it, but I'm going to take the thumbnail photo and I'll blur that out. I'll try and find a way to blur that out. Yeah, that's all I have for right now. Obviously, there's still 2 days left before this is due up for me. I'm filming this on the Wednesday. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Today was a phenomenal day. I just keep staring at the Defiant because I spotted it straight away. I spotted it straight away. I was like, oh my god, they've got the Defiant. I thought it was the USS Defiant. It wasn't until I held it in my hands that I noticed ISS. And then I immediately noticed the Terran Empire logo. I was like, oh my god, it's the ISS Defiant. So yeah, I'm going to take it off of the stand. So yeah, ISS Defiant. Which looks... I'm so happy with this. Like, I know there's a normal Defiant, the USS Defiant, and that they did an XL model for the Defiant. I'm not sure if AJ has the XL. I think he said he had the XL. I could be misremembering that. I'm sure he'll have commented, correcting me if he just has the regular model. So yeah, that's gonna be in the background of my videos now. So yeah, I'll be right back with some more pickups. We'll see what else I can get the rest of this week. Okay, so it's now Friday, and I just have the one thing that I ordered from CEX to finish off this week's pickups video. And that's because I was nowhere near town today. I mean, I was for a doctor's appointment, but then I just went straight into helping my nanny. And then whilst I was up helping my nanny out, I checked the tracking on this parcel because I thankfully was given a tracking number, because sometimes, you know, with CEX they don't. And so I checked it because, you know, there's a new guy, or he's been put onto my route. Whoever does the post has changed, so now I get my post anywhere from like 11 to 1, instead of the 7:30, which I'm used to. So I checked the tracking, and then it said failed to attempt to deliver, reason no one was home. And so I was pissed. I was absolutely pissed because I knew that meant I had to go to the depot. And you see, the depot is literally near my house, but in an industrial estate. But I hate going there because it's such a long fucking walk. It's right next to me, but it still takes me an hour there and back just to do it. So thankfully, my nanny, when she went off, helped her friend pick up the friend's grandchildren, and then came back, brought me over, and got it. Like this in all right should have gone in the letterbox. Don't know why the postman didn't put it in the letterbox. So, you know, first, I'm not complaining about CEX, you know, with their posting stuff. It's actually the postman that I have the issue with. But that's neither here nor there. I still have a €2.50 voucher. This is also Star Trek related. You know, one of the seasons that I am missing for my collection, that I have attempted to order a few times, and it kept getting cancelled, except for this one time, where I bought it yesterday, and it shipped, and it is Season 3 of Star Trek Voyager. So yes, I only had season 1 and season 2 of Voyager. In case you don't know, this is my favorite Trek show. I love all the Trek shows, but Voyager is my one. It's the one that I absolutely love and adore. It's a shame about that. That I didn't pay 10 for this. I paid 6, and then of course $3.50 postage. So I'm going to check the discs. So I do believe that these are season 3 discs, and they are put in the right order. Well, at least this one was. Let's see, we got 1 and 2 there, and then we've got 4 and 5 and that one, and then we have 3 there. So yeah, I do love season 3 of Voyager. It's probably the strongest, one of the strong seasons from the show. You know, it's got Flashback, which is the 30th anniversary episode that they done. So that brought in Sulu, brought back Sulu on the USS Excelsior. False Prophets, which is another good one. That's where the 2 Ferengi from one of the TNG episodes, we see where they end up. Let's see. Future's End, parts 1 and 2, brilliant episodes. The Hue and the Grey, another great episode. Let's see. Unity, I really like that episode. Let's see. And then of course we have part 1 to Scorpion, which is where we get 7 of 9. So yeah, I could have edited this bit out, but I said fuck it. We'll have a big long video of me rambling about shit. So yeah, I now have seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Voyager. So that means I'm missing 4, 5, and 6. For the Next Generation, I'm just missing series 6. It's just not within what I'm willing to pay for it at the moment. If and when they do have it in CEX, and then again, you know, why don't you buy on eBay? And the answer to that is, it takes a bit. I got a call anyway. Yeah, so I'm not going to continue rambling on what seasons I'm missing for Star Trek. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this weekly pickups video. I'm very happy with it, with what I've got, especially the ISS Defiant. And yeah, so I'm going to go put this on the bookshelf. I've already put everything else away. And yeah, so I'll see you all on Monday for my review of The Mask, Jim Carrey's The Mask. So I'll see you all for that.